Hey guys, this is the Diablo IV Vessel of Hatred gameplay launch trailer. We just released a couple hours ago, about 2.5 hours ago. This is a kind of a reaction to it. This is the third or fourth time I've seen the video, so it's not an initial reaction. We're just gonna kind of go through it, analyze it, talk about some predictions, talk about some thoughts, and talk about how we feel about the expansion. Let's get going.
I saw my corpse.
Wow. Okay. Very powerful intro beginning. I saw my corpse. We see the guy. Rewind this. This guy right here. That's the first trailer that we got for Vessel of Hatred, where he's ferrying Narelle while she's got the crystal in her hand and the whole image thing. I think this is the guy there. I think in that trailer he was devoured or killed by the tentacles or whatever. But it starts off saying, "Oh, I see my corpse." Is he involved after his death somehow? That's interesting because the perspective makes it complicated, I guess. Let's see that from here.
And from my mouth grew hatred.
From my mouth grew hatred. Well, yeah, it's Mephisto. If it's talking about Mephisto coming from his mouth and, taking over the world, yeah, that's kind of what happens.
I'm looking for my friend, Narelle.
Ooh. Interesting. Female voice saying she's looking for a friend, Narelle. Is this a character that we know of already, or is this a new character? I don't think it's Prava. No, I don't think it's Prava. Oh, could it be Thaisa? I'm wondering if it could be Thaisa that's looking for Narelle, or it could be a female version of the player. I don't know about that.
She's somewhere out there.
Narelle has fled holy judgment.
Ooh, a guy in the mask. He's kind of a Roman emperor, Roman conqueror type vibe, walking around, talking about Narelle, fleeing judgment. He's chasing her, I'm guessing. Not sure what his involvement is. Maybe he's the new church leader taking over after Brava.
Where is the girl?
Definitely wants to find her, that's for sure.
Narelle's death cracked the foundation of our faith. Orva's actions tore those cracks.
Yeah, Daenerys' death cracked the foundation of our faith, or of our. I'm guessing is this character. He's got to be from the same faith. He's got to be from the same church. So he's probably the new Prava character, the leader of that faction that's kind of out there, not necessarily with or against you throughout the game, but is there as a kind of a pressure for you to either fight them or fight evil. Type of thing.
Help is needed, so help is offered.
Okay, with the mercenaries, there's got to be some backstory on all of these mercenaries. If there's no backstory on any of these mercenaries, I'm gonna be pissed because so much potential for some awesome backstories, especially with the kid. That's just got to be like. It reminds me of that meme photo where it's that little girl that's smiling at the camera while behind her the whole house is burning. That's what this reminds me of. Dark Citadel. Eek. This is what I'm afraid of. So what I see is two guys in front of flames or torches. I forget what you call them. Flames, and a guy walking through a door. If the co-op activity for Dark Citadel is having multiple people light fires at the same time to open a door, or having someone stand on a switch so a door comes down, and if he's off the switch, the door goes back up. If it's that, I'm sorry guys, this is not the right game for that. That's like some Zelda stuff or Portal or some other. That's a different game. That's not Diablo 4. Yeah, like this. This is what I'm talking about. This is not co-op activity. This is nuisance. This is annoyance.
Come, child of my child.
Oh. Is that Mephisto?
I will give you the violence.
That's Mephisto.
long for.
Okay. Mephisto says, "Come, child of my child." Who is Mephisto's child? It is Lilith. Who is Lilith's child? Rathma, the first vampire? Or is it the children of Lilith, the ones that she's taken over to, like, whatever, yeah, the ones that she's corrupted or whatever. Those people as children of Lilith, child of my child of Mephisto. This would be interesting. Okay, story-wise, interesting. A lot of concepts here. Orville, I guess. I don't know if I caught his name right. The guy in the mask, probably gonna be our Bravo replacement for the church. Mephisto, obviously gonna be the main bad guy. If there's something happening in the Dark Citadel, I'm sorry, the stuff in the Dark Citadel right now, just I'm not impressed. Blizzard can do much better. I'm looking for stuff like, oh, a boss throws an orb and you have to hit the orb back at the boss in order to do damage to the boss. I'm looking for the Four Horsemen, right? The raid in Nux where you had four bosses, and if two of them are together, they heal each other or protect each other, and you have to kind of tank them separately and do all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of, co-op activities I'm looking for in Dark Citadel. Not this, oh, you stand there and you stand there, we're going to light all these fires together, and it's going to make the thing fall down on the bridge and we can cross. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. I'm more interested in fight mechanics, combat mechanics. I see there was one scene there where there's a lot of AoE on the ground, a lot more of the, oh, let's avoid the AoE, or let's all stand together, maybe have the paladin mercenary throw up a bubble to protect us from the AoE. That could be cool. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Story-wise, sounds awesome. Sounds like they're gonna basically repeat what they had in the main game, Diablo 4 base game, but with Mephisto instead. Church is involved. Someone betrayed the church. Going after Mephisto. Blah blah blah. Awesome. Mechanics for the game. Just looks like Diablo 4, maybe a little bit more in terms of crowd control, in terms of like number of enemies coming at you. The Spiritborn gameplay looks alright. Not impressed, not disappointed. It's just gonna be a different class. Can't wait to play it. I don't know if I'll play it too much the first season. Usually I'll try and wait a season or two just so that Blizzard can kind of get the balance right. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Can't wait to play it. You guys get to start on October 8th. I'll probably start somewhere around that time, but I won't be able to stream it until the 14th. So yeah, I'll see you then.